Welcome back, everybody. This is another episode of Billionaire Talk. I'm not even keeping record this time, so I don't even know what number this is, but we'll fix all that later. Once again, we got my lovely, beautiful cousin Tiara with us. Say hi, Tiara.
Hey y'all.
All right, so what we got today? What's shaking?
So, money secrets that destroy relationships.
This is a good one.
So, what would be your girl money secret that would destroy y'all relationship?
Um, I think if she lied to me about the reason, what do you need it for? And then if it's not the reason that especially the amount matters, right? So if you're saying like, hey, I'm in a situation, my transmission blew out. Uh, I need 3,000 for a down payment, or whatever the case. But it's really for something else. I'd have a problem with that because that also shows me I can't trust you, and I can't trust you with my money, and that's deceitful because I got you, no matter what. But that's kind of, I don't know if I can come back from that.
Okay, so she just have to be honest about what she want the money for. If you want a BBL, say that you want a BBL.
Now you could tell you could tell me it's for a BBL. I dare she ain't gonna do it, but I appreciate the honesty.
Okay.
We ain't even. I'll be real. We ain't even got a relationship if it's a matter of a BBL. Well, okay. Let me be fair, because I actually know a girl who had her butt done and it looks natural. So if it's natural looking, nah, I still couldn't do it. You can get one, but I still wouldn't contribute.
I was just about to say, watch what you say now because it's like you won't know how good the BBL going to look until the surgeon is finished. So you could be like, yeah, get something natural, and that might be their goal. But then when they get off that surgery table, it look like what you had in mind.
I'll say this because now that I'm thinking about it more, if I met a girl and she got one previously, but it looks natural, I could rock with her. But if me and you are already locked in, you're not getting the BBL. The BBL you going to is the GYM. You know what I'm saying? That's the only BBL. You gonna build your booty.
Okay.
Cause I work out, we can go to the gym and you can have a fire body built straight from the gym and a good diet.
Okay. So then answer this. Men will say they don't want a woman with the BBL,
Okay.
but like they wouldn't want their girl to get a BBL, but they're guys that admire the ones that have the BBL. So why is that?
Because people have things that they like to play with, but that don't mean they want to take it home and keep it. That's like, um, let's just use a car. A Corvette is a very nice looking car. But for the wrong person, that's like, hey, I wouldn't mind test driving this, but I know damn well I can't afford to keep it. So it's nice to look at, and it's good that I was able to test drive it. But this ain't for me for real, for real. It just looks like a bunch of fun.
Okay.
That's the best way I could put that.
Yeah, I guess. It's like, shoot, maybe she want to have her fun too. You want to have your fun looking test driving that Corvette. She might want to have her fun too, and she wants you to invest in her body.
I mean, but see, the thing is, most guys aren't pushing the girls to go get that done. Like, I think on average, guys, and women, a lot of people work out, and you can build that booty in the gym. And then it doesn't help too. Like, I know it's not always the case, but social media is showing us like the typical BBL is the damn anti build. Like,
Yeah.
so like when you look ridiculous, and I don't think most guys, like, when I see that online, I'm actually seeing a lot of guys in disgust. So yeah, we ain't trying to do that type of BBL. But again, now I've seen No, I lied. I actually know two women because I know one chick. She lost like over 300 pounds. She was a big girl, and she had legit got her whole body redone and sculpted. Um, but I think with her it wasn't a BBL. I think it was like a lift and a fat transfer or some shit. But it looked good on her. She ended up looking good. And then again, the other homegirl, she had her chest done and her butt done. Now I'm guessing she already had like semi wide hips. Um, but again, I think with her BBL, it was just for it to like sit up a little bit and look a little bit more plump. So it wasn't anything like ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your girl having a secret account?
Um, do your thing, you know? Because remember, in our last video, I said, you know, I want you to make your own money. So if you decide to have your own account, um, I don't feel the need to question that. Just I'll say this though, if I decide to have my own account, which more than likely the type of person I am, I'll tell you about it. But if for whatever reason I didn't tell you about it and you found out about it, give me the same respect and not be upset about it. We could talk about it, but just you know, I'll basically what I'm saying is I'll give you that if you give it back to me.
Okay.
But what's the reason though? Like, why does she have that secret account?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, like if that's something you would be okay with, because I personally I would want to know, like, I don't have to be on your account or anything, but like, why is this a secret account that you're not telling me about? Like, I would take them secret accounts, like maybe you have that account because that's where all your transactions when you checking into hotel rooms maybe go on that secret account. So I don't know. I feel like I would want to know that you have this secret account.
I'll be real with you though. I wouldn't even do. I don't feel the need for a secret account. Like you would know about it. It's just if it's for you or not. I'd rather just say like, all right, I got this extra account that is just for me and me only. Has nothing to do with us. Has it's like if I even did it, it would have a purpose. But I would be fine just telling them like, hey, I got this other account. But I guess for the sake of conversation, as far as like the secret account being an actual thing, uh, the reason why I don't find it an issue is because I just personally I don't want to concern myself with things that don't have to be a problem. Like I get it, it's sneaky, but again, uh and it could also just be the type of mindset I have too. Like I'll leave everything up to you're gonna do what you want to do and you know what not to do. So if you feel the need to hide something from me to the point where we can't talk about it, then or you feel like you don't want to tell me, then we have an issue because I don't even create that type of relationship for you to not be able to talk to me. You could talk to me about anything. You could if you cheated, come holler at me. I mean, you're not gonna like the end result, but just tell me. Ain't no big deal. We can figure it out. Should have thought about that. But
No.
I keep things simple. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not gonna check your phone. I'm not checking your records. I'm making it so that whatever you want to tell me and show me, you could do that. But that should eliminate the bullshit. I'm not giving you no reason to bullshit me, and I have a zero tolerance for it. So that's fair warning, right?
So is okay. So we're gonna stay on that topic, but this is just gonna be like just another thing that would destroy a relationship. Because you just said that if she cheated, come talk to you about it. Is that something that would destroy the relationship? Is that something you're able to move past?
Nah, you out of here. For what?
One time, that's it. Like you out.
For what?
Okay.
And it's just because I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's not a matter of I can't. Oh yeah, it is a trust thing, but it has nothing to do with ego per se. It's just legit. Like, all right, the type of relationship that I want, there really is no room to cheat. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I know the type of person I'm looking for my relationship to just Not even cheating's not a thing on either end. So now for other folk, um, everybody's different. Some people do get cheated, fellas. Like some guys get cheated on and do end up taking their girl back. Some guys do find out about the secret account, and they talk about it. Um, but I'll say this: I think it got to be a pretty goddamn good reason why you have this account.
Yeah.
What is this account for? That's the thing. I think most people will want to know what's this for.
Right. And I'm people. I want to know what it's for.
Okay, so same question for you. What are you doing in this instance? What's how you feeling about your dude having a secret account?
I would want to know why you have a secret account because I'm like, okay, if we're married or anything like that and we decide to have a joint account, that's one thing. Of course, we're going to have our separate accounts as
Right,
well as the joint one.
right.
I'm not speaking on our separate accounts that we're aware of, but now we got our joint account, our separate accounts, and you have another account. What is the need for that extra secret account? Like it needs to be a valid reason why you need to have this separate account.
So, can you do it?
I feel like I wouldn't need to. I feel like my personal account, that will be where my money is coming in from.
Okay.
That, he has no access to. This is just mine, just like he'll have his personal where I wouldn't have access to it. So that's fine and understandable because we need to have that type of, separation. I need to be able to go out and spend my money the way I want to spend it without you checking the joint account like, oh, you spent $200 here. Like, no.
Right, right, right. And see, the reason I'm asking, guys, is because I'm I like to do this thing where it's fair. I don't think now I understand there's double standards, but I think especially in today's climate, we need to see how much we can meet in the middle with things, right? Because I don't care what you want to call it. Relationships are transactional. It's a business. At least the stronger it gets, it becomes more heavily, business based. It's a give and take. It's very transactional. So a lot of things got to make sense. Like, so if you got this, what's it for? Does it make sense? Okay, no. Well, this is a deal that I can't. This is an offer that I have to refuse, per se. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's how I see it.
Okay. Um, what else? What else money secrets will like destroy the relationship?
So hiding money, but also stealing money. I think that's one you just can't come back from. Because what
Oh,
the hell is you stealing money for? I think the reason can't the reason got to be just as dumb for you to even want to steal from me.
yeah. Yeah.
Like that don't even make sense. It's like why the freak is you stealing money from me?
Yeah, I think that's a deal breaker right there. That'll definitely destroy it. Cause I feel like now is like, it's definitely no trust. You stole it versus just asking me, like, hey, I need some money for this and that. You had to steal it. So now I can't trust you. And now I think that's destroying the relationship because now I can't even sit my purse on the counter. I got to bring my purse wherever I go. I got to lock my card so you ain't making transactions. Like I got to sleep with my money under my pillow.
So what's the dumbest response you think someone could come up with for that reason? I know they're all dumb, but I know somebody on that level has to be able to say something like obnoxiously stupid.
I I think I think they'll be in denial. It could be you and that person in the house. You just looked at your money before you went upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Now you come back downstairs, your money is gone. You know that person took it. Then they'll be like, "Oh, I don't have your money, but let me help you find it." You know, black people, we love to. I'm just kidding. But they always say black people will like steal your money and help you find it. But I don't know. I don't know. It could be so many dumb things you could say.
Real quick, that reminds me of a video that I saw. I guess these two dudes were roommates, and the guy was at work, and his roommate had came home, and he was on the phone. So I guess you know how somebody would be doing something trying to distract themselves from standing out and looking obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude was fake on the phone, and he walks in the guy's room, and he's looking around, but he's being like obvious because it's like, first of all, why are you even in my room? So
Mm.
he gets closer and closer towards where the camera was hidden, and then he goes inside of a jar and he takes out the money. And probably like 30 minutes later, he gets a phone call. Now you know you're caught because during the phone call he walks back to the door of the roommate, but he's standing in the doorway, and he's like, yeah, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on? How's work going? You know, small talk. He was in the doorway because he knew he got caught because he got called 30 minutes after the money was taken. So he must have felt something was off. And basically the guy on the phone was like, bro, what's up with you, man? And then as soon as he starts questioning him, he's like slowly walking in the room. He's like, yeah, man, what are you talking about? He's like, nah, nigga, I got you on camera. And as soon as he said that, oh, my bad, man, I'm fucked up. And then he went and put the money back, I guess, because and then he starts looking for the camera. He couldn't find us. He just left. I'm like, yo, you gotta be a dumb, like, good call putting that camera in there. Like something just told him. So that's what that video reminded me of.
Yeah. So that answer there, like, because that was kind of dumb, but I mean, you ain't know they had cameras, but
I would say a really dumb answer someone could give me is, um, I have to really think about it. I would say this: uh, if you stole money, okay, with a girlfriend. So if my girl stole money from me, if she says she did it because she really, and walk with me here, I'm gonna give y'all a situation. This is how good I'm coming up with shit on the fly. So let's just say her birthday is, it's 2 weeks before Christmas. So she's one of those where she gets two gifts in 1 month. And she specifically wanted this handbag that was set at a higher price. And she stole the money to get it instead of waiting on me to get it for her. Because I guess, let's just say there was a sale that week, which this still wouldn't matter because this is why this is dumb. Because if it's on sale and you told me about it, I'm going to get it anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's on sale or not. But your reason is you did it to get the bag because you didn't want to wait for me to get it and you wanted to get it for yourself. I feel like that's a dumbass reason because one, you could have waited. You were going to get it anyway. And two, if you wanted to get it for yourself, you still could have said, hey, you know what? Instead of actually getting me a bag, just, you can give me the money and I'll just go pick out what I want. You know, there's options. There's different ways to go about it. But to come up with an excuse talking about because I wanted to do it, like, no, that's just stupid. And now I don't trust you.
yeah. It could be so many stupid things. I can't even really think.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, you got to really think, like, what is something dumb that someone could just, like, what's your reason? Like, why?
Yeah, because they'll say something dumb and it'll make you scratch your head like, what? So, um, what else will destroy a relationship? Just in general. Not even the money secret part, just in general, what would destroy a relationship? What is considered a deal breaker?
Shit, these days, everything. I think if you scrolling on Instagram, looking at, and you don't even got to be following an account because you see sometimes you see stuff recommended for you, Let's just say it's a girl working out. She's got on those tights that kind of show off your butt and stuff. And you just scrolling and your girl see that, now she mad at you. And it's like, bro, I didn't even do anything. And that could be a deal breaker on both sides. Like, okay, so for me, moving forward, deal breakers. I don't got time for you to be clocking what's on my Instagram. Like, I'm beyond that. I'm too old for that shit. If you see something on there, don't be asking me why I'm liking pictures or anything like that, because there's respect there, right? There's boundaries. It ain't me a matter of DMing a girl and saying, hey, I want to, no, we ain't doing that. I don't have to like it, but if I do, it's just me acknowledging it, because it's a psychological thing, right? It's one of those where, and this is funny, just because I'm pulling this from a past situation. If I like the picture, if I hit like on there,
Mm-hmm.
walk with me. I don't think there's a difference of me not hitting like on that picture or video, because psychologically, how we're wired, right? If I find this thing attractive, then in my head, I like it. And to me, the results are the same. So if I hit like, I'm not going to do anything. But if I don't hit like, but visually in my head, I'm processing the information where I find it attractive or whatever the case, I'm still not going to act on it. It's just me acknowledging it. Now, here's where, let's smooth this over some, because just in case there's anyone that's confused, right? Ladies, your man not dumb. We see all these niggas walking around with the gray sweatpants. You see the eggplant print. You see the glistening muscles, the titty, the man boobs, the arms, the chisel, the cheekbone. The nigga handsome. We know you're looking. It's a thing about having boundaries and being respectful. So with me, you don't have to try to, if you're scrolling on your phone and you just see like some ads, and don't fly past it. Take it in. Go ahead. Get your look. I know what it is. And me personally, no homo, I can acknowledge another guy that's put in the work to make himself look good.
Okay.
When God made me, they didn't stop making fine niggas, is what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I'm a part of this society, so I get it. And that's why I said it's one of those things where you know what not to do. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to cause a problem. There's no need to.
Okay.
Y'all so strict. Y'all got to ease up a little bit. Just chill out, man. Nobody trying to, just chill out.
Okay. Now, what you were saying, this kind of goes with what I said yesterday. Like, I'm okay with you looking because you're a man. The
Mm-hmm.
difference is, like, if we out in public, don't lock your eyes and, look at something like, I feel like that's disrespectful. But, if you kind of glance and look and it ain't all dramatic and stuff, like, cool, that's fine. Now, as far as the picture liking,
Okay.
how I know what you're saying, but how I look at it, it's like, women like to just say anything. Well, that's why your man was liking my pictures and this and that. So just coming from that point of view, I feel like with the liking of the pictures, it's like, look at it and like it mentally. Don't physically like it. And then it's like, oh yeah, her man is in my pictures again. Like, he liking all my pictures. I feel like that you alerting that person that you're interested in her, like you're attracted to her.
So I could see that, right? But, and I think I've talked about this before, but realistically, right? How can that situation even come into fruition? Because you have, okay, now you do have a chance that if this is a person that like the dude knows this girl, he's met her at some point, that's how they followed each other. That can be more possible. But there's still an if factor. But if this is a random account, I don't think the girl is going to be like, ha ha, girl, I got your dude and look like my picture. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like a one off situation.
So let's take out the random then. And let's say this is a person that you know.
Okay.
So if it's a person that you know and you just liking the pictures up.
I'll say this. I think the guy has to, and this is the thing about security and all that, right? I think the guy has to do his due diligence, and he has to put it. See, I don't want to talk about me too much, but I will say this about me. I think one of the things I practiced in my last relationship was, it's important to build good, healthy friendships with women, right? Because the more they rock with you, the more they respect you, that goes a long way. That's why I said you got to be honest and upfront. So, for instance, if I was kicking it with a homegirl, we did things, and then I ended up getting a girlfriend. Me and her could still be cool, and she got so much respect for me. She's also able to turn off that switch and just be a platonic friend at that point. And guess what? Every time we do talk, if we do reach out or whatever, it's, oh, how's the missus? How's your lady? And, they know her on a first name basis. They know what lines to not cross because that respect that she has for me is the boundary, which ultimately ends up being the respect for our relationship. See, I got it like that. That's why I'd be like, it's okay. But I think the issue is so many people are insecure and too cautious, and they don't even trust their partners. That's why they don't even try to they don't even try to bother with that and see how that looks. It's instantly, no, don't do this, don't do that. And I just made the decision not to be shackled. And that's the thing, like you can't trust me that much. We can't even be together. It's too stressful. I didn't work hard to be able to, let's just say, take care of you, take care of a kid or whatever, just to be told, no, don't do this out of worry and fear. It's like, bro, we ain't even got to be on that type of time. I'm grown. I'm going to holler at you.
Okay. So make her feel secure so she don't have to make you feel shackled.
Yeah, and same with her. Because, well, now this is different too. Again, because I try to make it as I do understand double standards. I still try to make it as split even as possible. That's like your girl putting on a swimsuit and she's taking pictures in it, and then I don't care what nobody says. A swimsuit is bra and panties just made for water. I still don't get it how that's like allowable. So you know what I'm saying? So I won't be that strict to be like, all right, if you take these pictures, you can't wear. Like, I'm not going to do that. I don't even want you to express yourself. Niggas going to look regardless. I know what I got. My chick bad. What you think? So that's why I said it's got to be mutual on both sides.
Okay.
Don't put
Okay.
don't put him in shackles, and he shouldn't put you in shackles.
Okay. I agree with that though. I agree. Where I feel like, yeah, it should be that much trust and security in a relationship where he could post with his shirt off at the gym, you could post in your bikini on Instagram, and it's like, you know, I kind of like that someone will look at my man and I know that's something you can never have.
Possessive.
I love that. Like, yeah, you admiring him and stuff like this, but this is all me.
Oh, and going back to the whole, so if you guys are out in public walking somewhere and you see him look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna share another thing about me. In my last two relationships, I developed the mindset of you better look with me. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to stare, but what I'm getting at is, I'll say it like this instead. I think it's easier to, again, vet your person carefully, because the more this person aligns with your values and with your preferences, the easier the relationship can be to build. So maybe in that situation, that could be a girl who's slightly into women. She's not like full blown would date them, but sexually attracted to them. So that's why it's okay to look, because she'll look too. And I think that's the best situation for that right there. And I've heard that it's funny because I heard homegirls be like, "Yeah, my man, we ain't like that." When he see it, sometimes I even spot him out for him. I be like, "Yo, babe, look at that girl, big old butt right there." Like, see, like that, and that to me is like, I like that type of relationship because that shows best friend. That shows that's my dog, no matter what. And it's not a discomfort to him. He don't have to feel like he doing something wrong. And by you allowing him to be that open and comfortable, as long as you're respectful, let's add that. Now you don't have to be wondering like, oh, this dog ass nigga, he just gonna look when I'm not with him anyway. Nah, it's like y'all looking together, y'all sharing a moment, and that's it. It's nothing more. That's it. I think that should be the best situation for everybody.
And you're saying you do that too. Like I know it's her. Like, oh, look at her. Like, oh, she's attractive. But are you that way? Like, do you initiate that?
I wouldn't say initiated because it happens randomly. You just walking, you don't know who's outside, but if you're walking and you spot someone that has a nice body or is attractive, or they may even have just gotten their nails done, because I notice things, right? You're gonna look, but you just keep it respectful. And if she so happens to catch me looking, it won't be an issue with me because you know how I am, and two, we looking together. We gonna admire that nice young lady together. That's all. Ain't gotta be weird.
Okay. Cause I didn't know maybe your girl might be like, Cause some I don't know, some women is probably like, yeah, I look, and then if I tell you to look, that's okay.
Yeah,
But
I don't
when it's on your own, it's a problem.
I don't like that because again, I think women and everybody has their reasons, but I think typically those situations are because of trauma and distrust. So I couldn't be with a woman that says you can look if I tell you you can. Hell no, what the fuck we got going on here? I'm grown as hell. No, the fuck, what we tell me? No, we're not doing that. Now we could talk about it, but again, I've already vetted you to be the type of person that we look at together, so I wouldn't even have to worry about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so having that understanding in the beginning.
You got to.
Okay.
It helps. It helps carry the relationship.
Okay.
You can't listen. We too old to be playing high school games. We can't get with Janice and Mike Malik just because they look good, or he's tall or her ass is fat. No, we actually have to say, okay, how's your mental looking? What are you good with money? Are you a working person? Are you a gentleman? How do you manage your emotions and your anger? We got to start attaching those to the looks,
Mm-hmm.
because there's maintenance to maintain a relationship as well as pursuing one and landing a situation with a person. It's a whole formula. It's not just one thing.
Okay.
I feel like I'm talking some real shit here. My bad.
Now, look, I'm listening. I'm taking notes.
Nah, I just I really been trying to think outside the box with it. But here's the thing too. So this is something else that I will share about my personal life. Um, so again, just being open and honest and transparent with women that I come across. Say the end goal is just sex, and now I'm slightly in removing it off me, just speaking in general. Um, I you have to make sure you're honest and upfront no matter what, because now putting it back on me, I'll give you guys a story. I met a girl a few years back, and how okay, I can dive into it a little bit, give you some details. I drove, I'm not going to say where, but I drove a few hours to go see her. So it was out of state. And I had bought the hotel. Um, we ate, we kicked it, but then we ended up going back to the hotel. And now, just being upfront, I'm not a type of person who can put myself in that position and expect anything, because I actually enjoy people's company. I like meeting people and talking to people. So I will drive a few hours out just for a conversation and just to hang out. I will do that. I'm cool. I don't care.
Okay.
Um, but that's also why she respected me more. So shorten the story a little bit. We did get on the topic of what are you looking for? Right? How do you feel about love and marriage and all that? I told her straight up. I said I don't think marriage is for me. And right now, I think at the time I was getting over a situation. So I still wasn't ready to like get into a full blown relationship. And I just kept it a being. I said, where I am right now, I think I want to try poly. You know, Uh, that's where I was at that time. I kept it a being with her, and she respected it. And she even said out her mouth, she said, "You know what? That's the realest shit I've heard. Because most dudes lie and just to get in my pants and all this other stuff. So I really respect you for keeping it being." Then she said, "All right, take your shirt off."
Wow.
Just keep it real, man. When girls like you, you'll still, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make it just about that, but whatever it is, the thing I'm trying to hyper focus on right now is respect. Be honest, and that girl will respect you. Because what I've noticed is a lot of women don't come across genuine people. Niggas feel like they need to lie. So a guy like me comes along and you just made it easier for me. And I'm on some cool shit. I'm not even trying to get it. They just end up giving it to me off some cool shit.
That's what we talked about yesterday, being transparent.
Got
Like
to.
being real up front. So
And it's okay. You know, you don't have to land everything. You know, it's okay. Some girls don't want to be your girlfriend. Some girls don't want to be your friend. It's, you know, it's okay. You gotta have that mindset because you'll stress yourself. Oh, why don't she like me? Is it me? Is it? No, it ain't. It's probably not you, G. It's probably something she got going on, or she's just where she at in life. It's just not, you know, it's not for her right now.
do you think being a pushy man pushed the woman away? And what I mean by that is like you may be trying too hard. And it's like she's like, okay, come on now, like, you
See,
know.
see, I think that depends on the person because on the same note, you'll hear people say apply pressure. Some girls want to be chased. Some girls want you to DM them 1,000 times before they give you a date. So I definitely, I won't do it. I'll give you. I have a 3 count rule. I'll do it 3 times, and after three, I'm like, all right, well, cool. But now I'll admit this though. I have to really, really like you, be interested to go past my 3 count rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'll do is I'll space it out. But I also know how to maintain, like, we got 1 minute, okay, 1 minute, 30 seconds. I know how to hold a conversation. So I won't say, okay, Instagram is the perfect place, right? On Instagram, we follow each other. I probably said some cool shit in the beginning to get you to follow me back, right? Boom. So now we're building a relationship because I'm watching your stories and you're posting whatever you're posting. I'm responding to it, giving my input. But it's not me being pushy, forcing myself onto you. It's me just giving you peace of mind. And then every so often, you know, I might shoot my shot, but like, yo, so what's good? We ain't go out to eat yet. What's you hungry? Mediterranean? Like, what you want to do? And if you laugh it off, okay, you're not ready. But at least I got that. Then now let's speed it up. So after 2 more times of that, I'm getting conversation for you. It's just nothing's happened. Now I give it a break period, a cool down period. I might go weeks, months, years, and you know, I'll turn the flirting off, the courting off, and it's back to us just casual conversation. Until the next time I feel like, damn, she didn't look good in that last post. Yo, what you doing? Like, come on. You ready yet? Did you get it out your system? So I think you just have to break it up.